Hi, this is Drew and welcome to Fitness 40 and Beyond. Join me in my recovery journey from leukemia diagnosis back to fitness and well-being, and also with exercise and fitness tips for those over 40. Before we go any further, I'd like to thank you for joining me today. If you are new to the channel, welcome, and if you'd like to just please hit subscribe and like if you do like the content in this video, and if you are a subscriber, please do press the bell right next to the subscribe button for the latest updates. Let's get to it. Today we're going to be working the chest. I know this is a very popular exercise along with biceps for guys in the gym. It's normally the go-to. Not to say that we should be neglecting the other parts of the body, but today I'm going to be working chest as my first official workout into training. For me, it's the easiest body part to work out, and it really helps to get my body back into the flow of training. So without further ado, let's get to it. So I've done my warm-up, as you would have seen in my earlier video. Now I'm going to start with incline bench press. Just going to go for maybe 4 sets. I'm keeping the weight nice and light. I've got 20 kilos in total on the bar. Just going to go for about 10 rep ranges, about 4 sets. Just keep it nice, light, just to get my body back into the rhythm of the pushing action. All right, let's do this. Make sure you get a nice, comfortable position. Don't want your arms too wide. Probably grip the bar just before the markers there. And take a nice deep breath in. Breathing is important. It's always good when you push off. Breathe in as you push off. Breathe out as you come out. In. Notice the bar just sits just on my solar plexus. Nice, slow, controlled motions. And then gently back onto the bar. Enough again. So we're going to do that for another 3 sets, and then we'll move on to our next exercise. So the next workout we're going to do is the flat bench. This is one of the compound movements, with deadlifts and squats being the other 2. This is going to work the mid to low, well, the mid region of the chest. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to go for 4 sets, 10 reps each. I did forget to say in the other exercise, we're going to have probably a 10 to 15 second rest between sets. So this is really going to get your heart rate going, and also you're going to feel the pump more in your chest as well. So let's get to it. Again, in terms of the breathing, breathe in on the way down, breathe out on the way up. So you're powering up and you're expelling the oxygen that you've just taken in at the same time. Again, we're going to repeat that movement for another 3 sets. So it'll be 3 sets, 10 reps, 10 to 15 seconds of rest in between each set. Let's go. The next exercise that we're going to do some pectoral flies. As you can see, I've got the dumbbells with me. Going to start off quite light. Going to go for about 5 kilos each one, because we're going to be stretching out the chest region, but also it's going to put some stress on the shoulders as well as on the bicep. There's this little crevice in between the bicep here. So to start off with in week 1, I don't want to put too much stress on my muscles and cause too much injury. So we're going to kind of start light. Again, we're going to go for 4 sets, 10 reps. I'm going to keep it at the same weight because the aim of this week is to really get my body conditioned to the way it was before I was diagnosed. So this is a great way to, if you've ever heard of muscle memory, because I have trained before, it's a good way to kick my muscle memory back in, so it realizes, okay, we're going back into physical training and we need to ready our body. So this reactivates all those muscles that were inactive prior to diagnosis. So without further ado, let's get to it. So what we're going to do is we're going to extend as far out as we can and keep the elbows bent, and when we're coming in, we're going to just pull in and squeeze our chest in the middle as we get to the top. Try not to clash the weights or clink the weights together. We just want to leave just a small enough gap so that we feel some tension just in the middle of our solar plexus. Make sure you keep all stands for weights well away from you, from your head area, and remove any barbells that you may have, so as that you don't cause injury. If you do have a bench that you can pull away, then pull the bench away so you've got a nice open space. But I'm working in a garage here, so I've got limited space, so trying to work with safety as much as we can. So first of all, we get the weight up, and that's our starting position. Put a bend on the elbow. Notice there's a gap between the weights. Okay, and same thing. 4 sets, 10 reps. 1, 2, 3, remember, your start position and your end position will always be right in the middle with your elbows bent. We've got 3 more sets to go, so let's get to it. The next chest exercise that we're going to do is going to be the pullover. We're going to do this one laying down flat on the bench. There is another more advanced version of this exercise that requires you to be supported by your shoulders only on the bench and pulling over to strengthen your core. But like I say, we're just getting back into the swing of things, so we're just going to do the basic exercise just to warm up the muscle and get that muscle memory going, activate the chest muscles from a vertical position. We're gonna interlock our fingers around the weight in a diamond shape. We're gonna get full stretch behind the neck, and then we're gonna pull and squeeze just to the middle of the chest, as I'm gonna demonstrate. Again, it's gonna be 4 sets, 10 reps, and 10 to 15 seconds rest between each set. So without further ado, let's get to it. So usually you can do this with a partner. I'm starting with a relatively light rep, but safety is very important. You want to make sure you've got a real secure grip here, because you know you've got protruding parts and this is heavy metal, so one slip up and it can prove very serious indeed. Okay, so again, with starting positions, we start just above our chest, which is where we're going to finish. Okay, and we're going to have a nice stretch all the way back and stop probably just about level with your shoulders, and stretch forward and pull and squeeze, and that is one. Yeah, right at your starting position. All the way back, stop, feel the tension, pull, squeeze at the top of the chest, and that's 2. Pull all the way back, 3. Sorry, my belly button is showing and I'm not in the greatest of physical condition yet, so it's not so sexy. In a few weeks it will be. 5. 6. Remember your breathing. So breathe in on the way down. Hold. Exhale that wet air on the way up. 7. 8. 9. Normally you'd have someone spotting you, but you know, for your own safety, bring it down nice and slow. You'll do it with a manageable weight. Bring it up. And just set it down in front of you. So, we've got 3 more sets to go. So, let's get to it. was able to protect my modesty for the rest of that workout. So the next one that we're going to do is we're going to do a squeeze in exercise as our last exercise of the chest workout. This is really to kind of get that cut in the solar plexus. We're just going to do about 3, maybe 4 sets of this, and it's really going to be quite a lot of concentrated moves. So we're going to hold our dumbbells out and we're going to rotate inwards, try not to touch for 10, and then rotating outwards for 10 as well, squeezing in the middle as we make these movements. So let's get started. So again, we're working on 3 to 4 sets of 10 reps. So let's go. The other way. We're going to do another 2 to 3 sets of those, and then you do a cool down exercise. You can do jogging on the spot, or you can do some stretches, anything that cools your body down and helps you to relax those muscles that are feeling quite tense. So that's the end of our home chest workout. Thank you for joining me. If you do like what you've seen, please do hit the like button, and likewise do subscribe if you would like to see more of these training videos from Fitness 40 and beyond. If you are a subscriber, if you could just hit the bell button right next to the subscribe button, that will give you all the latest updates from Fitness 40 and beyond. Until then, please do share, spread the word, and until next video,